No Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Woot woot. Hi, everybody. What's happening? Good God. Foodie, foodie, foodie. You are crazy, crazy foodie. Nola, CJ, Kelly. Live chat alert. It is Sunday, folks. We're going to watch this may be a 3-parter. I mean, she had a 6-hour live stream. Come on now. And we have to stop. I have to stop for commentary. I have to transform it. I don't know, Miss Lori. We're going to find out. Hi, Leon. Hola. Jan, hello, darling. Foodie has lost her ever-loving mind. Now, did you guys see my community post where I put up the story about Elliot Eastwood? He's a YouTuber. Now, all this shit happened 2025, okay? So this ain't something that happened 10 years ago. He met a girl on Facebook. You watched it. Oh, good. Yeah, he met a girl on Facebook. And then he went to the Philippines to be with her. And he reverted to Islam. Yeah. And then he came there. YouTube money, right? Everybody was so nice to him, right? He bought solar. Of course, the battery sucked. Does that sound familiar? Anyway, people wanted to borrow money from him. So he was loaning money. He opened a store for his wife's parents. A little store. He provided Wi-Fi for people on the beach, right? He just balling over there. He was just balling over there. But secretly, we believe his sister-in-law was setting him up. And in the end, that's what happened. He was supposed to be kidnapped for ransom, which happens. They don't really like you Westerners. They don't mind if you come there for a day, hire a guide, and leave. But to live there, like Foodie thinks she's going to do, carrying backpacks of money, they watching you, girl. They're watching your bag. They're watching the things you buy. They're watching you improve his life, not theirs. That's what they did to Elliot. That's what they did to Elliot. And we think the sister-in-law might have been forced to set him up. She removed a wall from inside the store that would gain them access to inside where they lived, because where they lived was behind a wall. And they came in, they got him, and he fought. So he tried to run. They shot him in the leg, right? Then he hit the beach, right? And then they wanted to put him in. They wanted to put him in a boat and take him away for ransom. But he fought, and he got shot in the stomach. So by the time they got him in the boat, he'd already passed away. I'm just saying. They watch foreigners. Yeah. So I put the story and the link to the video. You can go watch it yourself. I remember when she went to Kuwait and they were talking about Syria and stuff like that. I remembered that story just last night when she was sitting there talking about how they were hanging out with friends till 4:30 in the morning, right? Remember the 50 meters away, 160 foot away pew, right? 160 feet from her. And the guys in Arabic told Salah that they wanted her for a week. They wanted her for a week. She's not smart enough. Oh God. I mean, she's there. She's not smart enough. But anyway, and when you read about this freedom they're feeling right now, right? But in the background, and I'm not going to say what I want to say, but in the background, no one to warning shot. Somebody actually was, yeah, that's what they said because she said it. Anyway, what's happening? I did put on a new tattoo. Anyway, what's happening is it's a transitional period. Now, if you were a guessing person, let's just say Leon, come on, step forward, right? Because she reads this stuff, right? Who would you say is trying to gain control in Syria right now? If you were a guessing woman. It wouldn't let you join Willie's? Why? Maybe you have to log out or go out, come back in. It could be just as simple as that. I don't know. It could be a YouTube thing too. Thank you, Lois. You know what I'm thinking. Leung knows what I'm thinking. Thank you, Solo Trip. That's what's going on. It's called gaining control. Gaining control. And no. They've already guessed it up there. Annabelle did. Solo Trip did. So I'm saying, once they do gain control, now listen, she's talking like she's planning on living there. She's a foreigner, a Westerner. Westerners do come in. They get a guide, they come in, they vlog, they get the fuck out. They don't live there. That's what happened to Elliot Eastman, okay? He even said, the only time you're going to see foreigners in the Philippines, they come in, they go out. They don't live there for reasons. He ignored all the warnings from the United States when he went there. The money comes from outside the country. Right. And she's buying solar, buying batteries. Knowing her, she's told them that she has a YouTube channel. Knowing her, that is her way to gain popularity. But what it does is it makes all eyes on her, and he's carrying a backpack. Now, I don't know if he's in with the right crowd. If you know what I mean. But if they wanted to get to her, they will get to her. And this is real. This is real, Foodie. This isn't like, us reaction channels, just trying to, fuck around and find out, Foodie. No, like this is dead serious. She will do a lot for them. Right. Or being divorced and sent out to the camps. A or B. Now, here's kind of what I was thinking. Leung, tell me if you think I'm right, because you know that the family home, now what if he's going to use her to fix up the family home, which will put him in what kind of graces with his father? Think about it. To get into the good graces. You don't think so, huh? Ambra Lint. She'll hear this and roll her eyes. Well, yeah, but we can't say, that we haven't been doing research. No, the father isn't there. But think about the good graces. What did I say? Good graces. Like an honorable thing to do. That's what I'm saying. Honorable. We're talking about honor here. Not yet, Jamie. She's probably filming it or she's not. It's the last standing memory of his mom. Good graces, honorable, redeem himself. No, he wouldn't have been there already. There was a big falling out. Of course, he's going to stay with his family. What he's trying to do is probably get back to Kuwait. But when Foodie showed up, it put a big wedge in everything. So now he could be using her to get that place fixed up very quickly. Very quickly. Money to be shelled out. Fix it up, sell it, send the money to his father, get back into Kuwait. I mean, come on, you're talking about honor here. We're not talking about, like, westernized thinking. Everything's based on honor. And if he created a dishonor, I doubt there's a place to be fixed up. I don't. I believe there is. I definitely believe there is. It's the same trick. Yeah. He's using her, but he didn't want her there for another month or two. So he says. You want to know why he said that? Did you listen to the chat? Salah, why did you let her come there? If he didn't want her there, she wouldn't have known where he was. The end. And he dragged Julia along as bait. Yeah, exactly, Arm Bralin. Think about it. He's a scammer. Chantal said she can go back to Kuwait if she wants to. I dare her. Give it a try. Girl, go. She pushes him several times. You want your family home, don't you? That's what she was saying. That's what she was saying after she said, Italy bees. Then she said, you want to fix up your family home, don't you? She knows what's going on, but she's going to piss him off. She thinks this is a romance. She has to keep asking him if he loves her. What kind of freak show is going on? Oh my God, the whole thing's crazy. Anyway, I figured we would go on forward kind of from where we were yesterday. So many I love yous. Yeah, that's weird. He doesn't respond that way, though. Where's Julia? Where's my thumbnail? To be honest, I don't think he would have went there if Chantal hadn't come. Well, she said they had plans that were going to take a while, but she couldn't wait. So the plans were she was going to keep sending him money. He was going to fix up the home. Then she could come there. That's what I think was supposed to happen. She was supposed to keep sending him money. But then she made that statement when she was like, he didn't want her to come. Not yet, right? And then she made that statement in Canada where she said, well, I'm not going to be able to give him a cent. I need the money to take care of myself in Canada. And right there was going to foil all his plans. She's like that with everybody. And that's just the way she talks to everyone when she wants her way. She threatens them. She's going to take something away, or she's going to slander them on the internet. That's her tactics. Yes, I am truth seeker. I think they'd be in Malaysia if Salah were allowed in. I know I'm kind of thinking that, but I think maybe he's trying to get back some honor with his... Maybe his father even told him when he went there, you know, you better fix the family home, son. I mean, you don't know how it works. Like, for real. She is the Black Widow. And he hates it there. And to be honest, I think Salah is catching feelings. I don't know what it is, but I really think he is. You do? Or maybe he's trying to keep her safe. He can't afford to have her freaking... kidnapped? She's a bully, and that is hard to live with. Oh. And let's just think about all the needs she has. All the needs she has. The CPAP, she's got to have electricity. He's running around trying to get electricity. He had to find them a place to live. The refrigerator don't work. She's having a tantrum because she can't stuff it with cheese, right? Like all the things. all the things. She is wearing him down. He's trying to just acclimate, and she's making it like this. Wait on me. I need this. You take care of me. Your daddy issues, Foodie, are going to push him over the edge to the point he's going to bank as much money. 700 for solar. He is going to bank as much money as he can and get rid of you. For real. She made life hard on purpose. Shit's already hard enough. That's the truth. Imagine listening to her 24/7. Hey, that's why I shut it off after 3 hours of a live stream yesterday. I can barely handle the 3 hours of listening to her. Nothing is real to her. It's insane. I've never seen it in my life. She's attracting too much attention. Yes. He's tripling the prices. Yes. I mean, what's that come up to? Like 9 million Syrian pounds? All she hears is $700. Welcome to the Willies, Jen, thank you. I think the link's working for the memberships because Jen just joined. Hello, how many of us would go there? No one. 0. You know what's crazy about Elliot Eastman too? He was talking about how the relationship with his stepfather, like all the things, like it was almost like listening to Foodie, right? He literally ran away to create a new identity for himself. And in the end, he went somewhere that the United States government warned against going, red area. He went there, didn't heed the warnings. He got there, and he slowly started feeling the vibe that people were out to get him and kidnap him. Now, he was there for a year. It took 12 months for this to build up, right? And the weird part, here's the other weird part. Not only was it a setup from like the parents of his wife that he reverted to Islam for, they didn't want anything to happen to him because he made their life so comfortable, right? But the sister, the ex that was supposed to be an arranged marriage, and she didn't go through with it. She went with this American, right? Anyway, so the sister, they feel, might have been involved with what went down. When you are a Westerner, that is an insult. He was supposed to marry her. You know what I'm saying? So it took a while. And then their plan. Oh, Anthony, thank you so much for the super chat. As Tom Baudet, we'll leave the light on for you. Foodie, epic live yesterday. Thanks for the laughs. Dude, that took me by surprise. I haven't seen any of this that we're going to watch. I haven't seen any of it. Somebody gifted. Oh, you said somebody gift members. I want to catch one. Well, hopefully you do. I've been a wife of husband who did. There's no way I would travel and live in Syria. Yeah, no. No. All right, so we're going to jump in. And Godspeed, Foodie. If you plan on living there, the longer you live there, the more you're going to get noticed, the more they're going to talk. And then they're going to talk in the right person's ear. And that's how it goes. That's the truth. That's the truth. 100. I suggest you leave. We need to find a subject. What are you talking about? Join the Willies. She's doomed. Are they trauma bonding? I don't know. I think Salah's met a lot of new friends. In fact, they wanted to take her for a week. It's already beginning. Okay. We're going to get ready to watch. Let's do lights. Camera. Oh, geez. Look at the potato face. Oh, dreams are made of right here, folks. Yep. And Volume. Me. All right. Okay, let's go.
Turn your thing off. I
Action.
haven't done a load of laundry here. Nope. I haven't been here long, Zoe.
Well, if she marries him over there, he absolutely can stop her from leaving, which will lock him into YouTube pay till infinity. Infinity. So let's see what happens this season on Fuck Around and Find Out.
I have all my clothes. I did a lot of laundry before I came here. So.
Yeah, Foodie, but I still do laundry every other day.
How long does this so? I wear the same things. All you need is clean undies.
Yuck. Yuck.
The drawers, who cares?
All I need's clean undies. What?
Being a woman is offensive. Some people get mad at that. I don't know. You're washing all the sheets and blankets? Yeah. No. You want to move it around the room? Look at Juice.
Why do you have to watch everything he does? This is your need for attention and to be in his head 24/7 is going to push him over the edge. God save you. Oh my gosh, memberships gifted. Have a seat, Mom. Thank you. 5 memberships gifted. Yay. Woot woot. Thank you. And welcome new members.
Cute. She's so cute. What do you do? Stop.
She drives the cat crazy. Of course she's going to drive him crazy, Kiki. Now, do I think there's a bedroom with a bed? No. I think it's one room with a bathroom. It's all one room, if you ask me. In fact, when I heard the sound of what sounded like a metal, it's almost like when you pull a jail door shut, it goes along a track and you can hear it before it shuts. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like to me. And then I'm thinking, it's one room. There's 7 couches, which means, you remember the inside of the tent when they went camping? Like, that's what it looks like in there. A bunch of couches with a rug on the floor, and they're in one room, and they sleep on the couches. That's what I think. It's one room, one window, and a bathroom.
In Costco? I don't know, Pajami. I haven't even looked. That's another thing I have to get used to. I sound like such a privilege. Imagine complaining that you can't order things online.
Dude, like, the problem is you'll never adapt to those people. They will always look at you as a foreigner, not just because of your skin color, but because you have this way of thinking that you project outward to make people like you. What it'll do is it will make you look like you're privileged, and it'll make them hate you for coming to their country and using their resources. For real, dude. Even the water. You take 4 shits a day. Well, then again, is there even a bidet in there? We don't know. Oh, she's got a Western toilet in there. So you're flushing and flushing and flushing. And you got to share that water with the whole building. They'll even look at you like your showers are too long. And they don't even know that you don't shower.
Like when you're breathing and your heart's beating?
Yeah, that's, that requires probably medical information or intervention. You might want a clock. Girl World Human Resources gifted 5 memberships. We're going green this month. This will be the month, July. Thank you. I appreciate you, and welcome new members. This girl, go back to Canada. Like, for real, dude. This is just not your gig anymore. Like, for real. Mm-mm.
Oh no.
And
I can't.
that attitude of yours, girl, I know you pulled that shit off in Kuwait, but you ain't pulling it off in Syria.
Can't order a twister sandwich today. That's gonna kill me anyways. Honestly, a twister from KFC would probably kill me faster than any missile.
No, the missile would. But I guarantee you, all those twisters and all that fast food, that's a slow death. Hello, McFly. That's worse. That means one thing at a time breaks down. A missile, way quicker.
The odds are. So I don't know why I'm worried about that. Like, real.
I can't even imagine your head noise now with food. Like, you couldn't even do a restrictive diet when you, like, now you're forced to. You're going to become nutty. And you know what else I heard her say? Do you know the only medication she's taking now is metformin? So her crazy pills, she's not even taking her crazy pills anymore. Probably couldn't get a prescription without seeing a psychiatrist, right?
Really? And no way.
She's going to get real nutty when those wear off.
Is on.
Oh, that's what she's on. Lexapro. Okay.
It's true. You think, sealing shisha and ordering the twister meal every night.
You were ordering that every night? I love when we have confessions.
Was killing me faster than not having electricity for a couple hours, Will.
But the thing is, Foodie, it's still affecting your organs today. You're so dumb. A missile? That's like asking somebody, would you rather lose your life in a car accident or a plane crash? I'm going to assume everybody would pick a plane crash. Right? Because chances are there will be no moments of consciousness to even be aware of what's going on. She is daft.
Right? Remember in Kuwait? Now I eat pretty normal,
I doubt it.
I mean, I just had some chips, but those were...
Yeah, exactly. You got more junk food in there for your panic attacks.
Here forever. No USB keyboards.
Yeah, and she's only been there 4 days. Wait till she's been there a month. She is... Listen, I believe she's going to go home soon. If he marries her and she stays there, this season is going to be the biggest find out of the fuck around. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Can we send you batteries? No, we don't really. We just need to figure out a good setup and we'll be alright. We haven't had time to do it.
Why? What have you been doing? What's he been doing for a month? Being recruited?
Beauty death by Twister. Twisty Misties. Yes, think of all the sugar-laden fat. I know people are probably looking at my breakfast and thinking, look at...
No, he wouldn't want to marry her like people get married. We're in love. We're going to spend an eternity together. We're going to have children, and we're going to raise them under the watchful eye of God. No. Quit thinking Western. He is surviving in Syria. There is not a job to be had for any income for him. Not a job. He's a gamer. He's quit every job he's ever had because he's lazy and he wants to be a gamer. Well, he has these very strong political views. We call him Kuwaiti Pete's for a reason, right? Right, folks? He wants a guaranteed money. All she has to do is sit in front of a camera? Are you kidding me?
The bowl of oil. It's all of it.
And because he's Syrian, he cannot make AdSense on YouTube. So no, he can't just fire his channel up after he boots her. He can't make money. being in Syria off of YouTube. Bloop.
Oil. Like, olive oil is good for your heart. And you don't eat the whole thing. That's for like 1,000,000 people to eat. Well,
You know what else is good for your heart? Walking every day. Eating fresh food. Farm to the table, foodie. Not chips.
But for many more
And I'm guaranteeing you're chain smoking with him. Chain smoking.
people. Not just my breakfast. But it's natural olive oil from the trees here. It's better than high friggin' whatever.
As you eat potato chips. Don't even try to sell us. It's so much better here in Syria. We can suck the olive oil right off the tree. Yes, she quit taking her psych meds. She says the only med she's on is metformin. I don't think she could renew any meds without going to a doctor and having proper blood work done and a psych eval. She was buying over the counter in Kuwait.
The oil is processed, you know?
Now, had she stuck around in Canada and not been having panic attacks that he's going to leave her for somebody else, like he always tried to do, she would have probably been able to get a health exam, probably been forbidden to travel, and she'd have been on all the proper meds, right? Right.
Heat? Oh, it might be heat. Yeah, no, maybe.
Well, just a YouTuber, I'm going to assume since he smoked in the beautiful villa, seaside villa, I'm going to assume he's going to smoke in this jailhouse cell with the cat and one window. He's probably by the window as we speak.
Let's drink some olive oil. You could have a tablespoon a day. Adi.
No, I'm good.
Or just put it on stuff. It's very good for you. It's a healthy fat. Just don't, drink the whole bottle, but... Do you have baby talk? Or talk powder?
Oh, do you have baby powder? They're asking her.
Oh, I don't know. I used it a lot in Oh, you went to Bangladesh? Was that like a rough...
So how is she keeping the in-between of the gunts that fold over? How's she keeping that dry if she has no baby powder? And between, between her legs, where she gets boils, oh, this is going to be bad.
Rough lifestyle as well, or no? What are we eating these days? Syrian food. Syria diet.
Yeah, but it's not what you're eating, foodie. It's how much are you eating. There's a lot of oil and fats. You're eating a lot of pasta, cream sauces still. So it doesn't matter if you're going through a drive-thru or if you're eating too much carbs. Carbs are the problem.
Yes, it's natural food. Unless we go to KFG. I don't know. Even that, it's probably not frozen. Like KFC.
You just went to a pizza place. Did you not?
See, it comes frozen in a bag. They probably go outside, get the chicken, kill it, and then cut it up and fry it. No, there's chicken.
Good God. Carnage.
In places here. Arabe comme le français avec le féminin et le masculin. Oui.
Yeah, just pack some of that red sand that you use in the litter box. Go out there and get some of that red clay sand and just pack your boil. Who needs a doctor in Syria? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Si c'est comme exactement le même, mais c'est proche. Like, for example, if you say...
SM says, Salah's probably smoking a cigarette out the window and shaking his head. No, he's probably smoking a cigarette and crying out the window. She's so annoying. Everything. Can you get me my toenail clippers? Can you get me my reading glasses? Can you find me the flashlight? Can you plug in my phone? While you're in there, could you refill my water bottle? And this is 24/7. Where are you going? Take me with you. But now get a load of this. They do have alcohol in Syria. This dude could get drunk as a skunk every night.
Okay. How are you? To a man, you say kifek. For a woman, you say kifik.
Yay, Foodie. Thank you.
So an I, and for a man, it would be an A. There's stuff like that. Are you checking the battery?
Look at, what are you doing? Are you checking the battery? This is what she does. She did it to Pete. I mean, he didn't even get a minute's peace in his mind. Pete, can you get me a spoon from the kitchen, Pete? Honest to God, you guys, there's no way he's going to be stressed out in Syria, away from his family, knowing that she's part of the reason he's there. And I mean, how many people left Syria? Like 9 million Syrians got out of the country. He had it pretty good in Kuwait, but it's all his fault, by the way. He let her come over to Kuwait. Big mistake. Then he let her come to Syria. Second biggest mistake of his life. So he gets what he gets.
I'm checking the bed to sleep.
You're checking the bed to sleep. Okay.
Told you, she's staring right at the bed. There's no bedroom. She's staring at one of the 7 couches. He's checking the bed to sleep.
Sabah al-khair.
Quit acting like you can speak Arabic now. She is such a flexer. You're in Syria, Foodie. You stand out like a sore thumb with a backpack full of money. You are a mark, ma'am.
Yes, 7 times back in the day. It was really too hot, too noisy. Oh, yeah.
Checking for bugs. I don't know what he's checking the bed for. What?
Kefik. Kefik. Food hygiene? I have no idea. No sugar? Not really.
She's been eating sugar. Don't let her tell you she hasn't. She's gonna act like she's on this big health arc. Get out of here. I'll tell you one thing. You'd be easy to kidnap.
Eat the olive oil with lemon and spices?
She literally just said good morning because she doesn't know Arabic. For real. But it is morning there. She really thinks she's something. Oh, yeah. She thinks she's something there, too. All these people are less than her, right? In her mind. But they got more spirit and more soul in their whole body than she could ever pray for having.
I hope so, Nicole. Hey, Saints. Yeah, the olive oil in my breakfast. So there's a olive oil in Zatar, and it's very popular. You take pita bread, you dip it a bit in the olive oil.
Mm-hmm. She's still living on carbs. I don't care about your stupid food.
And stuff. The cheese at olive oil, the typical day. I don't think
Because the house needs repairs. It's in a very war-torn area. It's supposedly like a farm or something in the valleys. I don't know. It's something that the family must have cherished, that they had people keep an eye on it. I don't know.
I think there's a typical day. That's the beauty of it. A hot dog stand? They probably wouldn't want to eat hot dogs. You need a house tour? King Over restaurant in Damascus. King Over. I have to look up these things. Are you gonna sleep for a bit?
God, leave him alone. Oh my God, she's such a clinger.
You have to move and sleep together because the fan,
I don't want to set up my.
the battery.
Okay, take the fan. I'm okay. I have my little fan.
You have 2 fans on you? You could have cut off your live. You'd already been live for 3 hours and went to bed. You sleep on the couch, don't you, Foodie? That couch. Anywho.
Yeah, take the fan, Adi. I'm not gonna be too much longer, but I'm not going into bed because it'll depress me that I can't sleep without my CPAP.
It's working, the system is working.
No, for how long?
Wow. Oh my God. See, she needs him. He needs her money. She needs him for her emotional outlet. How exhausting. Holy shit.
Check how much a battery is left. Of the solar battery.
The sun will rise after 3 hours.
Okay, and the solar battery, how much time left?
Foodie, it will not charge until the sun comes up. Can anybody explain Solar 101 to Foodie?
There's no time left, but it's maybe about 3 hours.
No.
Until the sun.
I don't believe it.
Yes. It's half charged now. It's enough.
Half charged. You're not even supposed to drain a battery all the way. You're supposed to charge it when it gets just under half.
It's half?
And then it'll have great memory. But no, they'll keep draining it. That's what kills the cells in a battery.
You think I should try to sleep now?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Spoiler alert, she stays on for another 3 hours.
All right. If my CPAP goes out and I'm tired in the middle of the, I'm just gonna be worse. That's why I should just wait for the
I'm
sun.
just gonna be worse. I am gonna be your hell on earth. I'm just warning you. If my CPAP goes out after I fall asleep, I'm just warning you. Oh my God. You flew over there when he told you not to. And now you're gonna act like this? I don't think there is any changing her whatsoever. She is a big toddler. And she is acting like it's his fault that she's suffering over there in Syria when he got her a place doing the best that he could under the circumstances. Wow. Wow. I would drive her to the Lebanon border where a car would be waiting for her. And she could scream the whole way to the Lebanon border. I'm telling you, I would. There's no way.
Maybe.
No.
Well, you don't think it'll go out before the morning?
If it's
She controls him with money. Just like she did Pete's.
well, okay, you can.
I'm starting to what? Make me have sympathy for Salah. Oh, don't do that. No, 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 no.
Back there, don't mind.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, if I stay awake, I'm less tired than if I go to sleep for a few hours and then wake up in the middle because there's no power. That really makes me feel ill. So if the
God, how can he fix this for you, cutie pie? Put you in a hotel? You know there's 4 hotels in Damascus. 4 of them. Why don't you grab your camera and your phone and have Salah drop you off at a hotel? There you go, money bags.
if the battery's half,
Well, you know the hotel's got to be cheap over there in Syria. Any money would be business.
might be okay. I've never heard
Exactly, Oscar's wife. I've told her they could go get a Jackery battery, charge it with the solar, put the CPAP on it at night, and nothing else. We are talking about 2 dunce coughs. Doof coughs. Doof coughs. That's what we're talking about here. There's generators too. You put gasoline in them. Oh my God. Of course, they got to stay outside, so you got to build a platform. And then they'll probably be stolen while you sleep. That's that.
them
As
say
soon
no
as I see that generator, those 2 will be a mark.
like that before. I'm so tired. It's like this.
No, it's less than half.
So probably an hour. Okay, you want to try?
1 or 2 hours.
What do you think I should do? What's your opinion?
What should I do, Dad, Dad? Dad, Dad? What do I do, Dad, Dad? What's your opinion? What should I do? He just wants to go to sleep. Look at her. She's like every episode of 600 Pound Life. They can't even lay in the bed and shut the hell up. They never stop talking. If I was stuck in a room with Foodie, let's just say I'd bring a roll of duct tape. She's the kind of person that wouldn't let somebody sleep, right? They'll keep making noises to wake them up. Absolutely. That's her.
Okay, I'll come and...
She thinks being a victim is love. That's what she thinks it is. When Salah hasn't figured out that it doesn't matter how much you do for her, there's always going to need more. She's always going to need more till the end of time. That's exactly what he's dealing with. I mean, he already looks like he's aged 10 years. Oh my God. Dude, when they went to the Chuck E. Cheese and he put his face in the camera, I was like, jump scare. Who the hell's that? Oh my God.
I'll come in 15 minutes. Just go to bed and take the fan.
And make room for you. You climbing into bed would definitely wake him up. I'm pretty sure you don't have a California king in there. Wonder where you got the bed from, too.
I'll use my little fan.
Look at her already panicking because she don't have a fan.
After, if I get hot.
Good night.
He's literally in the same room. Good night. Dude. There is no bedroom. Good night. Listen, he's literally in front of her. Watch. You can tell by how high she's looking up. Watch.
Good night.
That was 4 steps. He does sound like he wants to cry. Or he just finished crying. Or he's not stopped crying. This is gold, Foodie. Oh my God.
Good night. Yeah, I'm okay.
He pulled the sheet divider. He should throw himself outside to the rabid dogs. Fuck it. Cover himself in peanut butter. I'm done.
It's very tired. It had a long day. Really long day. Yeah, don't read too much into it.
No, we don't have to. It's all in our face. We don't have to read shit into shit. This is great.
Everyone says good night.
He don't care, Foodie. He just wants you to shut up. He just wants to close his eyes and forget this world exists. That's it. Give him that. You know, any day you can jump on a plane to Canada. So that keeps you in a, let's just say, a more peaceful state of mind. Not him. Not him. But do you care? No. No. It's all about you.
I'll have my CPAP once the sun comes out.
Yep. No kiss goodnight on the forehead. Nothing. No love you. Nothing.
Can somebody Google for me, actually? Use your 5G internet.
Oh, now you got your fucking Beezers doing work for you? Why don't you Google something? Good God.
Google sunrise in Syria.
She has that Mac the Moon side profile. Mac the Knife. He probably flipped her off as he rolled over on that stupid couch. He probably was staying with really good friends or extended family of his mother's until she rolled up. Now he's sleeping on a damn couch in a one-window room. He wasn't going to come up with something nice for you to live in, Foodie, because he wasn't spending the money that he plans on siphoning out of your ass.
Dolly.
Like The Shining. He flipped her off on the way out.
No way.
The fucking rooster's crowing again. Thank God the rabid dogs didn't eat the rooster. I'm going to call him Randy. Randy the rooster. He is the new side character. We have to make sure we have to chuck on Randy the rooster at all times. Because Foodie threatened to eat him. Your screen is crooked. You'll be fine. Get over it, arm bra lint. I can't fix it. Leave me alone.
He's announcing the power outage. Sorry.
Take your phone.
Where is it?
What did he want? I was reading the chat. Sorry.
He's announcing the power outage. Sorry.
Take your phone.
Where is it?
Where's your fan? He's looking for her little fan. She will. He shouldn't even go to bed. Randy's going to end up in a pot of water on the stove. I'll fix it. I can't. There. Now you won't be able to see the outline, right?
Timu special.
That little Timu one that you took to Thailand? Name him Russell Crowe. Well, he's not a crow. It's Randy.
Just go sleep. Don't worry about me at all.
Oh, right. Just go to sleep. Don't worry about me. I'll just die out here by myself. Go on now. As he stomps his 9 toenails over to the other couch and pulls the sheet closed. Foghorn Leghorn. Yes. Yes, Foghorn. That's his name. That's it. It's decided.
Not even.
Dude, you're psycho.
It's charged? Nope.
Yeah. Pitter, patter, flap, flap, pitter, patter, flap, flap.
1. Oh well, 1 is enough. This thing doesn't charge well.
Could you charge it? What do I do? Where's the other battery pack? How can I charge this before you lay down? If I were him, oh my God. I'd sleep on the roof.
This black thing.
This,
Wouldn't you be tempted to like go over there and just put your hand right over her mouth and just be like, shh, just shh.
Oh, it's charged?
oh,
Don't do the baby talk. You're in Syria now. You better buck up, Buttercup. Lovely shade of yellow your teeth are.
We have a busy day again tomorrow. Gotta get up.
And
Get
do what?
a new solar battery.
Yeah, you're gonna do that, Foodie? Oh, that's right. You can't be away from him. You can't be away from him. Nope. At least I don't recommend it.
bye guys.
Bye-bye. Get a new solar battery at the rooster. They're cute.
I didn't hear a door close, Foodie.
He seems to worry about you. Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah. He's so worried about you. He's such a good man. You never stop asking for shit. He doesn't come over and ask you voluntarily if you need something because you're too busy barking your orders. I can't. Get off your butt and start moving around. You might lose weight faster. That's better for your heart than olive oil. Allegedly.
No ordering food, yeah.
Okay, now you're going to hold a mini fan in front of your stupid microphone? Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Da 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 da.
Okay, somebody Google the sunrise. What time was it? Do you mind?
He goes to bed, and now she starts bugging the Beezers. They're all fighting to Google it. I want to be your number one. You know, you got Tracy. Strawberries disappeared after the pause thing. Shocking. Anyway, you got Tracy, Teardrop, and Melly hasn't shown up either since Salah ended up in Syria. Did you notice that? Anyway, yeah, they're running to be the number one mod.
Pita and hummus. I want pita and jib. 5:30? It's 3:15. 2 hours. Please stay on, power. Turn off the lights. Yeah, I have to wear these clothes because you guys are here. Poultry sandwich. Oh my gosh. One of Salah's friends.
Oh, we're going to get some tea, right? One of Salah's friends. Go ahead, girl.
I say friends, but like...
Where do you meet friends, Foodie? Do you ever ask? Do you? Do you?
It's someone in the building.
Oh, so like another one of them. What's that? What was it called? A Haddis? Somebody that let you stay in here, and he's pocketing the money. Another one of those situations. All right.
Wife made the best rice ever. Ever.
Oh God, you're gonna be kissing her ass.
So good. I was craving rice because I usually eat it in Kuwait. And I haven't had rice because
You don't need it.
really good rice. People cook in the home here. Rice, you know. Do some cameos. Look.
Yeah, friends or accomplices. Good one. Oh yeah, I've met some people that are needy, but they were usually like in my teenage years, right? Not at 41. I've not seen this at 41. But yeah, I remember in high school, there's some teenagers like her that just needed constant validation, attention, and they just never shut the F up.
Good for my health. Thanks, dollies. Nope.
What happened? Siri, go away, bitch.
Okay.
Jeez.
Just took a whole bath. My driver's license.
She's taking whore baths. She always has.
I'm not driving here. The streets are insane. That I feel bad because that stresses him out too, driving probably.
No, I doubt it. You stress him out when you're in the passenger seat, yes. But no, he don't care. He's a guy. Quit treating him like a woman. Annoying. You know, his love for me, his butterfly kisses and rainbows. Yeah. He always tells me about his love for me. Quit emasculating this man. He can go out there, GTA 6, those freaking roads. He don't care. You're the one squawking in the seat next to him. Either ride with him or don't. Shut it. That's what I tell my husband when I'm driving. Either ride with me or drive. But don't be squawking. Don't be squawking. Because, you know, I drove on the freeways of Detroit. I'm just used to it.
It's gonna die already.
That's a stupid looking fan.
Go catch the rooster. I don't do that, Mary. Are you kidding? Think I would ever do that here?
Puppy lover. I'm not even reading that one. I'm not even reading that one, but damn, that was funny. I'm giving you a Willie scream for that one.
Send
Oh shit.
Yeah. I have to, not naturally, it'll just happen. I mean, I don't. The ceiling here, it's not comfortable like at home, you know?
You don't have a home. This is your home. What home? What home, Foodie? This is your home. Let that sink in. Why'd she mute? To fart. You're still the same sick motherfucker.
It's not comfortable the same, you know, it's not seal-worth, it's not sealable.
Lose about 200 pounds. Anything sealable, even the floor.
Like, what kind of life was I living? I was wasting my entire life.
You still are. Oh my god. This is the glow up? What are you talking? Wait, what? What kind of life was I living? Have you looked around? You dodged a ricochet. It was 160 feet away. Is that a firecracker? Yeah, Foodie, it's a firecracker. They're celebrating the 4th of July in Syria. Ya clown. Wow. I told you ignorance is bliss.
Laying down, smoking, and eating.
You're still doing that. Do not pretend like you've just decided to try, like, that you're going to go train for a triathlon. Get out of here. It's so dumb.
That sounds really good right now.
Your teeth look like they don't even belong in your head. They don't even look like they belong in your head. How do you have a snowplow blade smile and then you got this little block inside? It's a whole circus. Oh my god. Shit. God. It's like a partial. Or like a shark. The teeth retract from the gums. This is great. I love it. It's only comedy, Foodie. Comedy has victims, especially westernized death fat in Syria where tensions are high. I'm just saying. We're trying to make light of it because we're very uncomfortable. That's all this is. No hate, even though you called me Ja Rule and you said my face looks like a dirty foot. Anywho.
Okay, no sugar.
Looks like child's dentures in an adult's mouth. Good one, Sonya. No, Pete's the one with the donkey teeth. He's got donkey teeth. They're bigger than his head. Yeah.
And it's not just because there's no food, it's because of the quality of food, the amount of times I eat, the quantity I eat, and just more activity, like automatically. You can't be lazy. You just can't.
Because you don't feel safe enough, and it's not safe enough for you to stay in that apartment with Julia when he goes out. You have to go with him. But I don't believe you're doing anything physical. I think wherever he goes, and if he's doing something, you just sit there. It's just the fact that you can't seal all day, like you did in Kuwait. And just morph yourself into a bed with your CPAP, using it as oxygen while you stuff your face. You screwed the pooch on that one. I guess you should have kept your mouth shut and acted like just a humble woman with some sort of self-respect and respect for his culture, and none of this you wouldn't be in Syria right now. But I gotta be honest, I never saw this coming. I really didn't. Yeah, and you look like a thumb in a hijab.
Yeah, my tummy, my bees to Syria.
Well, I guess he is in another room. I heard him cough. Or he's choking himself out. I don't even know.
5G and mold. 5G was killing.
Or that was a wail, like a cry. You know, when you just can't hold it in? The pain is so deep.
Me. No McDonald's. Bye, no sugar. Hold on. No McDonald's. Name the rooster Campbell. We know you can't say how miserable you are. Marcus, if I was really miserable, I'd have a meltdown.
Oh, it's coming. Your meltdown is coming. Can we all get an amen? You know her meltdown is coming. He's cry coughing himself to sleep. A whimper. He's devastated. Grandor, thank you for the super chat. I love you. She keeps talking about these neighbors sharing their previous food, not thinking of the chance things get worse. It's time to pay the piper. Yep. I'm telling you, they're buttering her up so they can literally butter her up. If you know, you know.
I've been taking my brain pills in days.
See? She has not taken her brain pills. She ran out. This is going to be so bad. Listen to this. Listen.
Meltdown. I haven't even taken my brain pills in days.
Oh, shit. Now, if you don't know, if she don't take her Lexapro, now these are her words. I'm just regurgitating them. She becomes psycho. Psycho. Those are her words.
I don't know where they are. Fast food? None.
Somebody stole them. Or he sold them.
Maybe KFG. But it's okay. I can have KFG once. I can try it once at least. And
yes, we'll call that episode Psycho in Syria.
A couple tenders.
We might even make the t-shirts.
It's even Tammy Slayton. Look how thin she is now. She said it's. I still eat things, but just smaller portions.
Dude, she had full-on bypass surgery because she was gonna die. She was on death's door, Foodie. She had no choice. No choice. Totally different situation than you. Quit comparing yourself. And I didn't have it on my bingo card that Tammy Slayton would lose, oh my God, 500 pounds? Something like that. Never seen that coming.
People will take offense to you moving to an area that is still dealing with war and talking about using it to cleanse yourself. I'm not using it to cleanse myself. I didn't come here.
Yeah, you should not use somebody's country to do a weight loss arc or cleanse yourself. Your chat is right on the money. That's insulting. You should not make Syria about you. You should be over there making a difference in Syria. But you're still going to be a mark. I'm just telling you. They're not going to respect you.
People are not using their brain.
You're not using your brain.
Never said that.
You know what? Elliot did a lot of nice things for the people in the Philippines where he was at. A lot of nice things. He let them use the Wi-Fi on the beach in front of the store. He gave them the password. He loaned them money, right? He built his in-laws a business. He was a mark. I told you, there are going to be people that are going to hate you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You will become their focus. And the fact that you can't have a bank account over there, and you guys got to carry every dollar of cash that you own. They see that backpack, I'm just saying. It's so dumb that you don't get this. This isn't a joke. This isn't Kuwait.
I'm not coming here to cleanse myself. Okay, I'm coming here to be with my husband. A byproduct automatically of that will be weight loss because it's a drastic change from my previous lifestyle. That's it. I'm not coming here thinking it's a friggin' Dr. Now health retreat. Like,
Well, you keep talking about it like it is.
3 to 4 bites, yeah, bro, come back. But you
Word is gonna get around. Hi, Blue Daisy. Word is gonna get around that a giant Western woman is there and strangers will start showing up demanding payments. Absolutely.
can eat food.
I put the link to the video, Kiki, in my post, on my community post. It was Elliot Eastman. His channel was called Eastman Vlogs. Wait, Eastman, what was it? Eastman Travels? I don't remember, but that was in 2025. It was this year. Yep.
3 to 4 bites every hour. Tally home. Julia.
Yeah, she's been bragging about all the neighbors inviting her in and feeding her. Pretty soon they're gonna want the pay. They're gonna need a favor. And she better not treat them like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just saying, Foodie. I'm just saying.
I want to go to Jordan. Neither of you chose to be there. I can't, I mean, I do have, I guess, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's not that we don't have a choice, because we do.
Yeah, you do. You want to keep him in Syria because he's going to depend on you. Because he's going through a hard time. Just like you did with Pete. Pete was doing really good in life until he moved in with you in the villa. And then he got really depressed. And his cat died in his room because you refused to vaccinate your 2 cats. So that cat had to live an isolated life and die in its room. Like when you snatch on somebody, you are so afraid they're going to leave you that you go to the ends of the earth to isolate and control them. And with him being in Syria, you have full control and you're taking advantage of that. You guys should have went to Malaysia if you really cared about him, but you don't. You don't.
But this is his country. I mean, he's from here.
He was born in Kuwait, right? Isn't that the story you told us? Even though I believed he got out of there when he was a teenager before he was going to be in the mandatory military. So I don't believe he was born in Kuwait. I believe he does know people there. I believe he's kept in contact with them. That's what I believe. But now you're saying this is his country, this is where he's from? Not if he was born in Kuwait. That's like you being born in Canada, but your parents were born in France. Doesn't mean France is your country. Canada's your country. So when are you lying?
He's Syrian. So, you know. But
I think he was born in Syria, and I think that he was in Syria until he was like 16 maybe. I know his mother passed away when he was, what, 12? So whether they brought her with them, her remains, I don't know. I know nothing about all that, but they have said he was born in Kuwait, and then she says this is his country, and he says he has friends there, so it makes no sense.
yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, when his new friends, said, can we borrow her for a week? Right? That's what his friends said. And I'm like, you're already being watched, Foodie. They've got their eyes on you. That is a statement that it should have sent her home.
I'm kind of bummed about the battery. I thought our problems with the electric were over.
Why don't you have a backup battery? You should always have 2 batteries. That's just common sense. The solar will charge the battery. Then you unhook that one. You bring the other battery over, hook it up to the solar charger, or inverter, and you charge that one. Why don't you have 2 batteries? So dumb. No, her income is what will make her a target for a possible ransom. I would have been gone so fast. Yep.
He never lived here. Yes.
So you're still saying he never lived there, but Foodie, I don't even care, dude. If he's never lived there, how does he have friends unless he's been recruited in the time you were in Canada? And I'm just going to say recruited. Stupid.
Exactly. So it's hard for him.
It's hard for him now that you're there. Now that you're there nagging him. He can't even establish himself because you are a weight. Remember when you called Pete's a ball and chain? That's what you are in Syria to him. He's trying to establish himself as a Syrian, and then now he's toting a Canadian. Are you kidding me? If it wasn't for your money, I don't think he would have ever told you where he was.
He sounded gloomy.
But the fact that he took Julia told me that he's baiting you to come there.
It's hard to be when you're very tired and a bit stressed out.
Oh, you're going to make excuses that he is at the end of his rope with you? We knew that before you even left Kuwait. When he dumped the water on your head, I was like, lights out, bitches. Ha 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 ha.
You know? It's not a comfortable life at all. Like, at all. But it's not...
Doesn't this remind you when she was in Cuba, looking down at the way people lived in Cuba? And then she gave this like heartfelt, some of them only have half a roof. Just a half a roof. They shouldn't have to live like this. As she's drunk on her Canadian money. She ain't over there holding a ladder, giving them money to buy supplies for their roof. No, and she never helped them out. She used them for content. She used their story for content. You do that over Syria, and you're going to be floating out on some river. Just saying.
It's livable, I don't know what to say. Is he barred from Kuwait? No. His country was never Kuwait. No. Because he can never be a permanent resident there. So, or a citizen. Nobody can unless you're Kuwaiti. Even if...
But you can't become a citizen or a resident of Syria unless you marry him legally in Syria. And I don't recommend it, but you do you, boo. You do you.
You marry a Kuwaiti, your wife will not be a citizen ever. Imagine. And so...
Well, they only marry nationals, Foodie. You would have never begged a Kuwaiti national. Relax there. She thinks she's Lady Gaga.
What do you think for him, for me, you know? That's how it is in the Gulf countries, not just Kuwait.
So you're telling me that you chose to go to the Middle East knowing you could never, ever be an independent woman. Hey, that's your choice, honey. I'm from the West. I don't think that would fly with me. There's no freaking way. Even though I could act way better than you in their country. I would have more respect. I would adapt. And then I would help. But I wouldn't flaunt, pretend like you did with Allah, his friend. You went camping as soon as you got there and you flexed your stupid YouTube channel like you were a celebrity. And then he goes, hey, help me with my channel. Then you turned on him and pretended like he was trying to pick you up when all he wanted was some advice on YouTube. Thought you could be his friend. There's not, you know what? You pull that shit in Syria, you know what I'm saying?
Dama, Syria opens at 10. Says the food is awesome. Corvus.
She's Lady Gag, right? Oh, she definitely uses the privilege card. Yep.
You guys are looking up the restaurants? I want to try shawarma sharif. The guy cooks with a lung dart in his mouth. Something about when a chef smokes and cooks. They do that at Louis Pizza, or they used to. The politicians are all like kids. They take everyone around down with them. Yes. They don't suffer like everyone else suffers. The innocent people suffer.
Yeah, I heard she's going to trash the landlord in Canada while she's sitting here. Holy shit.
I'm being transparent, Zoe, about how it is. I mean, I don't know how I can be more, at the same time, safeguard our privacy.
Let's be honest. You don't have privacy with Salah. There's no intimacy. You're chasing him. And he chases your money. It's been that way from the get-go. He has cheated on you 3 times, trying to get rid of you, and you still wouldn't go away. It's great.
Just breathe through anything hard, but being off your meds. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. I didn't even think about that at all. Thanks, Nicole. I think you'll find your guys' own comforts in life once you settle down a bit. Inshallah.
They were in Kuwait, settled down, and there was no passion. Give me a break, Beezers. You guys are nuts. Oh, as soon as you settle down there in war-torn Syria, that ought to ignite your love. Nothing ignites their love. Even the cat would rather have Salah than be with her. I can't with these two. Those Beezers are nuts.
You know. If you're happy, that's all that matters. Yeah. Your body will get used to it. It's like people who grow up in the Philippines. I heard someone say when all you know is this. Heat, you don't notice it. Yeah. He can be a Canadian, yep.
No, he can't. He can't ever be a Canadian. That is one lie you're holding over him, and he doesn't know how it works, so he believes you. Shame on you. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you marry him legally, thinking you're going to get him to Canada by getting married in Syria, and then he finds out that it was all a lie, your passport will be set into a bonfire. Bet me. You will never leave Syria. That will be the revenge. Absolutely, she would marry him. Yep.
Do you feel guilty about him having to go to Syria?
Do you feel guilty about him having to go to Syria? Do you, Foodie?
It's actually not my fault at all.
Oh my God. What? What? Oh my God. So he, according to you two, has lived in Kuwait for 30 years. No problems. Till he met you. It's not my fault at all. Oh my gosh. What?
So, no.
No guilt. Dude. Whoa. And she laughs. Do you think she's happy he's in Syria? Because then he's not in Kuwait where Red Room Girl is and the girl with the big boobs and the tight shirt. That's sick. That is sick.
I can't tell you guys what's going on, but
Pa's already spelled it out. They spelled everything out. And I'm sure there was some nefarious shit going on in the background, but you were holding that over him. Wow.
Yeah. I don't want to be in Kuwait.
See? There it is. There it is.
So
Do you think she set him up? Holy crap.
I don't want to be. The problem. It's not Kuwait. It's just I don't like being in the same place for too long personally myself. You know.
So you did something to get him booted so you could join him? Wow. Dude, this is epic. I think he's setting her up now too. I think he's gonna marry her. And then he takes complete control. This is gonna be the War of the Roses. Did you ever see that movie? The War of the Roses? That's how this is gonna end. They're both gonna be dangling from a chandelier and it's gonna crash to the floor. The end. And they'll punch each other in the face for the last breath. Amen.
So. Layla, because they're brainless and they blame me for everything, so just trolls. I'm just ignoring them. I don't work 3 abayas at once.
Sorry.
Heat stroke, I know.
I had to go check on my pup real quick. She said that without a care in the world. Yep. A part of me thought maybe she went there because she felt guilty. But nope. She feels not 1 ounce of guilt, you guys. She said it and then laughed. Oh my God. There isn't a Hollywood freaking producer that could come up with this fucking script. Nobody. Except for the War of the Roses. That was like the best revenge game in the world.
Yeah, no, it's not my fault. No plain cheeseburger. More famous? I'm not looking for fame. I'm just...
Then you better not be running your mouth to all the locals. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. And then you like, I don't know. You flick your 3 sprigs of hair into the air. You better not.
Fucking, you know, like I would do in any traveling. I don't know where people like get off being like, it's illegal to work here. I'm not working. Nobody in Syria is hiring me.
Foodie, if you're making money on their soil with their videos of their country, that's working. You can spin this any way you want, but the day that YouTube finds out, by the way, is a US company, right? They find out that you're monetized in Syria, your channel gets demonetized. And then you're going to rely on those 5 loyal beezers to pay you and Salah's way. You'd be lucky you could get home. And God help you if you marry him and no money comes in. Holy shit, he will divorce you. And then he will send you out to the ex-Syrian wife camp. This is real life.
Like, get a life, get a brain.
Oh yeah, YouTube will definitely find out. As soon as she starts, what do you call it? She's already made her first live stream said, Habibi to Syria or something. Yeah, she's already titling it. She's probably tagging Syria as we speak.
Tell it to Mark Weens. He did vlogs, made money.
Foodie, he probably didn't monetize it. Monetized. AdSense. He turned off monetization. Hello?
Is he in jail? Like, I don't get it. Like, what?
You don't get anything.
If that
That's
were
why you're sitting in Syria, homeless.
the case, nobody would, travel vlogs would not be a thing.
They don't run AdSense.
You know? Accountability for what exactly?
Him having to go to Syria. That's what your beezers want to know. Where's your accountability? You don't even feel bad for him.
You don't know the situation, so you can't say, if I caused anything, because you don't know.
Don't listen to the chat. Drive, meow, meow. We were there when he said, I'm so confused. They're telling us to leave the cat. Now, had he taken his balls out of your purse and said, put that cat down, he wouldn't be in Syria. You were manic, telling him to not listen to the chat. And now you're still not listening to your chat. I love it. It's the find out stage of the fuck around. Welcome to season 4.
That's not illegal. It's not. To do vlogs and make money and when you're traveling?
Ask Google. You're a partner. You're supposed to know the laws and the rules of Google. One of them is they will demonetize your channel if they find out you are running ads while filming in Syria. Yeah, travel vloggers have sponsors, Foodie. You don't. Except for Randy or Foghorn the Rooster. And they get permits, right?
Nomad life.
No. Yours is called the homeless life. At least nomads still have a van or something.
What?
Oh my God, this is great. This is great. We gotta write this shit down. I gotta get a whiteboard. I'm getting a whiteboard this week.
I don't think you guys know how to use like whatever research you're doing.
Okay.
Open a McDonald's. While the sanctions have been lifted, it won't be long before there's one just what?
It'll be decades, Foodie. Decades. I don't know what little fantasy you got playing in your head, but I'm going to tell you right now. The I to the S, to the I, to the S, are planning on getting control again. So good luck to you. You're going to be a problem.
Watch.
Cocky little thing.
Yeah. No, he wouldn't be in Kuwait. Hello, darling. How do you know?
Yes, he would, because that's where his family and friends are. That's how we know. You came in and bulldozed all his relationships. You humiliated him online. You took advantage of a situation, and you're going to try it again in Syria, and you're going to be the find out part.
No. Exactly, you don't. No,
Yeah, it will be once. What they're going to do is they are like even the guy running Syria right now. He is a jihadist, so he is going to declare Sharia law. You know that's coming. You know it's coming.
Nobody, like Kuwait is not stable for expats.
So why are you there?
But even that, whatever.
Oh my gosh, Beetlebug. Thank you so much for the super chat. Whiteboard fund. Yes, I'm getting a whiteboard. I promise you this week.
Anyways, so we can go other places, like Syria. No, not always. No, the travel vloggers post when they're in the countries too.
Foodie, they have sponsors and permits. We tried to tell you that in Kuwait and you wouldn't listen to us. Here we are again.
Yes.
You were filming their oil fields in Kuwait. Oh my God.
What danger am I in, Namin? I don't think you understand the situation either, because...
What danger are you in? Please go click on the video and just watch, because that's the way Elliot Eastman felt too. And now he's gone, Foodie. Primal Plasma, thank you for the super chat. She likes to play with bears, right?
Like...
Lois, thank you for the super chat.
I'm literally not even doing anything. I'm literally, like, here with my husband.
A room size whiteboard. This is going to be a long month, right? Rebecca, thank you for the super chat. Whoops. I see you jumping on a chalk hopscotch grid, holding a whiteboard and giggling your head off. Perhaps. Perhaps. So, she still gets sassy with her chat. She takes nothing into account.
He said he didn't want me to come at first for my safety.
Oh, so now it's safe. Okay. No, he didn't want you to come, period. He just wanted you to send money until you threatened not to send money if you didn't get to come there when you wanted. So he said, fine. Carry on, Foodie. Here's where I'm at. He wants the money. You've got him painted into a corner now with your YouTube money. You've got him dependent on it. And you got him kicked out of Kuwait.
Not because I'm annoying. Like, what?
Oh, yeah, you are. He said you haven't stopped complaining. Welcome to the Willie's Odd One. I love ya. Join us tomorrow morning. We do members only live streams.
Like, the healthcare in Syria is not good. There are hospitals though.
You know those solar panels didn't cost $700. He's skimming money again.
I don't have to tell you guys every little detail. Like, I'm not gonna tell you our business about why we, like, you know, like what's going on. You know, I'm not ignorant at all. Actually, I think I'm more
Yes, you are.
informed than most of you.
Are ya? Foodie, are ya?
Like, people who assume things that are not true about the country or about, you know. Yeah.
Okay, Foodie. Pam Talks, thank you for the super chat. Salah drags his baby elephant Chantal around. For real. Thank you, I appreciate you. Trump calls Syria dirt and death, Foodie. And then he goes on to explain why, but I didn't listen.
Andrew. No, they don't. You can make your money. Nobody give a F. You can't just act surprised when it's against the law.
That's right. You make your money, Foodie, and don't act surprised when you find out it's against the law and your channel got demonetized. There's that.
Where does it say it's against the law to do vlogs and get paid for them?
I'm not Googling it for you. You're a creator. You better know the rules. So you do it yourself. We're sick of looking shit up that you ignore and fight people on. Do it yourself.
I'm in Syria. Where? I'll wait. How are travel vloggers doing
Now
that?
remember, she quit taking her psych meds days ago. It's going to get wild up in here. Yeah, that's a one-room apartment. There might be a bedroom because he was quite a distance away when he coughed or cried. We don't know which one.
But then,
The choking cry. Yeah. Salah, can you wake up for a minute? Salah, could you Google monetizing your channel and YouTube channel in Kuwait or Syria? Thank you.
yeah. I'm aware of the medical situation. I'm aware of everything.
Yeah, and you're right. The travel vloggers wait, edit, and upload their content when they get back home in their own country. In fact, this one guy was on a Kuwait airline, right? He was in one of them, those pod where you're all by yourself, first class seatings, you know? And it was a Kuwaiti Airlines, by the way. And they told him, they caught him filming his little bed, you know, how it reclines and the little TV area. Thank you, Atlantis. Welcome to the Willies. I appreciate you. And they told him that he better not upload that video or he was going to be in trouble. which means they'll ban him probably from the country because that's the best they can do. Anyway, you saw that guy on the Kuwaiti Airlines? He waited till he got home and he uploaded it. Yeah, and he said, I'm probably even in trouble for doing this, like banned from the country. They don't play, Foodie, and you're in Syria. It's a whole different set of rules for Google.
No, not always flop era. That's not true.
Yeah, his name's, I don't remember, Life with Dan or Life by Dan. I can't remember.
So, yeah. I know. If it was illegal, Chantal wouldn't do it. Yeah. Whatever. Nope, not always, K2. Nope. We watch travel vloggers who upload real time, go
from their own home country. And they have sponsors. Stupid. I missed a super chat from Grandor? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Where? I'll know. Because I would put a heart on it. Grandor. Where are you, Grandor? Dude, I'm scrolling. Oh, there we are. Thank you for telling me. Grandor, thank you. Love you. I wonder if the smug beehole look is because she thinks she's winning control back. Or is it pure insanity? I'm going to guess B. B. Oh, she is going to FAFO. She is going to FAFO. Absolutely.
Live real time in the country. Travel with Chris is one of them. There's many. Why are you guys so fixated on that anyways? Like,
because if you lose your monetization, you're not going to get home. That's why they're fixated on it. God, you really needed that question answered?
Why do you just wait around for something like any little slip up? It's
because you got Salah kicked out of Kuwait. And you ran home with your tail between your legs as soon as you screwed up. People were trying to warn you from day one not to film the public, not to film their oil fields, not to film shit. And then you go and you grifted for money while you were there. Another law, because you don't look up laws. Why do you stalk men, right? Exactly.
so weird. Like, I don't know. Are you miserable in life or something? I don't know. I mean, we have no electricity sometimes, and I'm still not as miserable as people who sit at home.
You only get 4 hours of electricity a day. What do you mean you don't have electricity sometimes? Sometimes? 19 hours a day. You don't have electricity. Oh, I love Smug Tal.
Obsessing over like stupid little wishing like the worst for someone.
We didn't. You're going to blame us that you went to Syria and then you're going to get demonetized because you're filming there live and putting up videos of their country? You're going to blame us when people are trying. Those people actually are trying to forewarn you. But you just come back with the attitude, girl. You got that. Snap your fingers in a Z snap. Doop, 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 and around the world.
Anyway, that's your karma. I'm not. That's it. Anyway.
Yeah, she sits in Syria. And our karma is what? We live in the United States and would never even consider going over there? Okay, I'll take it all day.
Ways.
She openly wished the worst on that travel dude. Right?
Just don't worry about it. It's my problem. Like, it's not yours.
Yeah. True that. Never could be, never will be.
Yeah. I didn't get kicked out of Kuwait. I can go to Kuwait tomorrow if I want to.
Do it. I dare you. Oh, yeah, Vitaly. She wished the worst on him because he went to a country and didn't learn the laws. I love that. Talk about karma. What you give out to the universe comes back to you.
Pauses BS. Like, they just want you to be homeless and banned in every country. Yeah, I know.
No, Salah's definitely not enough attention for her. That's why she did a 6-hour live stream. Like, taking up resources of electricity.
God. I don't know, man. Humans are messed up. So, miserable, sad and miserable, yes.
No, that's Foodie. Now it's Salah.
Yep. Yep. Because he knows me. He knows well, people think they know me, but I even surprise myself with how resilient I can be. So,
Well, how will YouTube find out she's in Syria? What device is what SIM card does she have in her what SIM card did they buy in Syria so they can have data so she can live stream? It will pick up that data just like when she was on the road in Syria on the M5, which is a highly militarized road, and they will pick up somebody who is streaming. You know what I'm saying? They shut her down while she was on that road. She still don't believe it, but it was proven that that is a road that if they pick up a foreign signal, then they will interrupt it. And that's exactly what road they were on. And even if she logs in from Syria and she's titling things Syria.
And then they're immature little brats. They don't know anything.
Reaction channels. We're immature little brats. We're the brats. Okie doke, I'll take it.
Whatever. I wanted to leave Kuwait anyway, honestly. Good night, Carefree. And Kuwait arc is over. There's nothing to talk about anymore. So, it's over.
So you must be thrilled because you took him away from all his friends, his family, the life he knew. Wow. Kuwait is over. So is Canada, Foodie. Am I crackling my audio? Let me know. You wanted to stay in Kuwait forever. You loved it. I know, it always does this in the middle of my stream. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Should be better now.
Let's discuss solar things. Yeah. I was tired. I'm waiting till the day I'm waiting a couple more hours to sleep because I'm not gonna go to bed and then the power goes out. I know. Oh yeah, of course they have roasted. Yeah. The land of roasted.
That rooster, I love it. I love you, Leghorn.
Speak your mind.
Well, here's what I'm hoping might happen, Ladybug. That Salah's waiting out to see what the outcome is in Kuwait. So since the fact they didn't actually deport him, he voluntarily left. The crack up would be if he is able to return because everything gets worked out and then she can't come there. That will be the finale. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not gonna even bother. At least not on camera. No, our refrigerator is old and it's so gross. I don't want to use it. You heard Kevin, really? Safe? I'm okay. Yeah.
No, even if she tried to smuggle her way into Kuwait, I hope they ban her passport. You can't enter without your passport. And I hope, and she would have to be pre-approved for a visa, and they would deny her. And he would be able to go home. Oh, if that's the end result, that will be great.
CPAP will, you know. Yeah, I get paid for people watching my content, not to interfere in my real life.
Who the hell's going to interfere with your life in Syria? God, I would think most people are praying that you don't get fucking kidnapped for ransom because you act like a celebrity over there, waddling around with too much food in your gut. You are a mark, ma'am. We are praying that don't happen. Oh my gosh, Secret Squirrel, thank you so much for the super chat. That rooster has more fans than Chantel ever will. Best side character. I'm telling you, I'm gonna need the t-shirt. That's why I wanted to name him Randy. Because if I name him Foghorn, then it's already copyrighted. Rojo, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think behind the scenes, Salat's family may be working? That's what I think on his return. Leaves Foodie in Syria as a revenge. Can you imagine? No, I think he would give her the heads up and tell her he's going home to Syria. She needs to go home to Canada. And he might be telling her that they got to work on a family home, but he might just be pocketing the money, setting himself up. You never know what his revenge game is. But we're here for it.
So reminds me.
Yeah, we got to go back to Randy. Because if Randy becomes an epic character in this show, I am going to need a Randy shirt, okay? I named him Randy for a reason, because it just sounds like a boss. He sounds like a boss out there, and I love him.
My grandma at my grandma's house.
Bruce Wingstein.
Yes, I don't want to have to sleep during the day. But we'll hopefully, inshallah, we'll fix that today.
You used to sleep all day in Kuwait. Hell, you used to sleep all day in Canada. What are you talking about? Oh, because he'll get in the car and leave. Right. That makes sense.
I haven't been on insulin in a while.
She's been off insulin. She's off her crazy meds. That's what she calls them. She said they make her... She's crazy if she don't take them. She's been off them for days. She can't find them. My guess is somebody came in and stole them. Just saying. How do you misplace them? Which is why I think she has to leave with Salah all the time. They're going to dig through your shit, dude. And then they're going to make you a big thing of rice for dinner. I love that for you.
My blood sugars are actually better right now.
Liar. Lies.
I still take metformin, though.
That's all she's taking over there is metformin, by the way. She went off her blood thinners. She can't find her crazy meds. They're gone. They're missing. Randy's just screaming. Her brain pills, yes.
You guys don't understand what I was eating in Kuwait.
Yeah, we do. You ballooned up 200 pounds.
Of course, I'm going to need insulin. Can we name him Earl?
You don't look like you've lost weight from Kuwait, though. She really has a swollen leg? Shut up, Pookie. Does she say it? Oh, my God.
I don't want to tell you my blood sugar.
Oh, they're bad.
You know?
Whoa. Lymphedema. She said her ankle's swollen. Whoa. What if you got a DVT? Oh.
Is your next door neighbor? No.
The beginning, or even the beginning of CHF. She probably can't feel the broken toe if the foot's swole.
Rooster's name is Kevin. I don't like that name. I'm just joking. Name him Stu. It's not hot if we have the fan, like at all. It's not like an intense heat like Kuwait. It's, you know.
Yeah, but any heat's intense to you, Foodie. Any heat.
Zach.
I mean, I was outside all doing yard work in 90-degree weather. Didn't even bother me. And it was 90. And then I floated around in my little lounge cooler to cool off afterwards. Of course, the water got warm like super fast. Oh my God.
People are miserable and understood, but altitude flight are not well. Just looking out for you, this was a big mistake. Well, to me, it wasn't a mistake. Ramen noodles, and I mean, you're not me. You don't live my life. You have an opinion, but that doesn't make it a fact, right? So
Wow. Cocky. You going through withdrawal of your Lexapro? Wait till that kicks in full gear. Wait till it's completely out of her system, you guys. Holy crap.
You will worry now about what, Nicole? Don't worry, you guys. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, I swear, wallah, I'm fine. I think we worry about you being there. It's not. It's fine. It's fine. Seriously. It's. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah. I don't know if I'll sleep long today because I do want to go out. I honestly stay hydrated, yes. What I really want to do is actually like clean. So I want to like make this place a home for now, you know?
Dude, you've got to be gone within 15 days.
So, paper clips.
No, Shacy, they will not. No.
I don't need paper clips.
Paperclip. Foodie, have you noticed that the whites of your eyes have not been white in the last 3 days? Like, I'm just being, like, real with you. That ain't good. Just saying.
Pick up some groceries. But you are aware, yeah.
Yeah, she's lucky, but they have a checkpoint when you come across, unless she was snuck in through mountains and valleys, I don't know. But even when you come across the border, that's why everybody does it. From Lebanon. When you come across the Syrian border, which, by the way, has a checkpoint on every border point with Lebanon, or, you know what I mean? They have to. I don't even think there's a driver besides Salah that would sneak her in and get themselves in that kind of trouble. So when you come across, they do stamp your passport. They scan it. Yep, and then they put a stamp on it. If she has a Syrian stamp, she may have a trouble getting back to Canada because they're going to think she might have been radicalized or some shit. But if her flights say Lebanon, but her passport will tell the truth.
Anyway. Once Salah sleeps, he'll be alright. And once this gets fixed, it's stressing him out because he has to take care of these things. I don't know.
Why don't you learn? Why don't you be a grown-up for once in your life? What if something, Foodie, let this sink in. Let's say you're too tired to run out somewhere, right, with him? Like when he goes to get the battery. Let's say he never makes it back home. What are you going to do? Like, I'm being 100. Every woman has to think that way. What if he doesn't make it home? He gets caught up in something. He doesn't make it home. You can't just go on a live stream screaming, yelling, and freaking out. Nobody can help you. No Canada embassy there. No U.S. embassy there. You have no car. He may have all the money with him when he left. What are you gonna do?
He's in contact with the people. People are your home when you love them, yes. Whenever we started out, we had little to nothing. And it's not, maybe it will be permanent, but whatever, God, like, this is just a moment of her life, and,
She'll hustle for another man. She'll go move in with the neighbors. She said she would leave it up to God. Yeah, hopefully she doesn't get tested with that theory of she is absolutely incompetent. She's put herself in a situation that is dire, that she has no way out of. Like, that's it in a nutshell.
There's a world beyond.
She can't communicate with anybody. She doesn't know Arabic. It's crazy.
Fancy spoiled brat things, you know? Like,
Well, it's not even that you're a spoiled brat, and when you want something bad enough, you'll do anything to get it. That's cute. At 41, that's adorable. No, the point is you don't have survival skills. You wouldn't even be able to run from a bear, let alone a rabid dog. Like, you have no survival skills, and you put yourself in a country that requires survival skills. I'm going to bet you an 8-year-old out there living in the desert in Syria has more survival skills than you. I know, she had 3 years to learn the language. 3 years. She couldn't even order Arabic food because she never learned the language. 3 years. My God, I could be a scholar in Arabic in 3 years. At one point, I was trying to learn Hebrew. I like it. I like it that it's phonetic, and I love it.
It's up to you. Rent cheap. 300 and something USD a month. That's pretty typical.
Then why'd you say it was so expensive? 300 USDs a month? I mean, that's like 4 million Syrian pounds. That's a lot of money over in Syria.
England stars.
Of course he's soaking her. He is skimming money. 700 for freaking solar. Which is 1,000 Canadian.
What meds?
They could have bought a generator.
I'm on
No fridge that works.
my medication. I'm on metformin.
That's the only medication you're on.
I'm not going to Canada.
Okay. I guess you're getting married and you're gonna live in Syria. Ooh-wee, documentary. Listen, we gotta start treating this channel. We gotta do videos so that when Netflix is looking for some good videos of shit like this, I'm not going to Canada. Like, we can do the dramatic music. They can hit up the No Madness Life Seeker family. Right? And then we'll be in the closing credits. Oh my gosh. We got to get the whiteboard, folks. We got to log this shit. We have got to be ready for the Netflix documentary.
Oh, shit.
And God knows I don't want to hear my voice in it. So I got to make videos. I got to stitch them all together. And I can just sell them the whole documentary. Oh my God. But we're not going back to the crackhead Olympic days. No. We're doing straight from Kuwait to Syria. Quit scratching whatever it is you're about to snip your fingers on. Bah!
My lymphedema is itchy.
She does have lymphedema. All right.
I think your haters are afraid you're gonna finally lose weight in here, yeah. I don't know. I don't care
I think your camera's going in for the close-up. Better?
about that, honestly. I'm just trying to live my life. Like, resilience is impressive.
Chantel's Harry Sandbag says, Yeast! Primal, thank you for the super chat. I bought a small solar panel and battery for $1,000 in 2011, and the power barely lasts for a day. Maybe running one appliance. Recharge takes a whole day. I know. We drained the batteries in the battery in our van with solar once. Oh my God, it took forever to recharge it. Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny hooker. Thank you for being a member of the Willies for 6 months. Not to be morbid, but she's going to pass in Syria. Possibility. She's dumped all her meds. She didn't get a proper, she didn't tell anybody in Canada, the government, nobody. She was going to Syria. She would have got a yellow fever shot. She would have had a full panel and had to get a clearance. Yeah, she's screwed.
I don't know. I think.
Yeah, the Jackery's a good solar generator. Yep.
You know, I just had an inkling, like, I don't know. You see other travel vloggers coming here. Since Syria was liberated, they've opened up the airspaces and more people are coming here for tourism. And
No, they're not, Foodie. They're coming there, they're filming, and they're leaving the same day. Nobody is stupid enough to go there and pretend like they're going to live there and make a channel off of Syria. You don't get, honestly, your thinking is what's got you in this situation. There's no tourism in Syria. They come in for a day, they see what's going on, they film it, and they get the fuck out. And they hire somebody to pretty much protect them for the day. Not Salah.
I'm in a touristy area, so I'm not in a remote kidnapping area.
Okay, so Jennifer said, AI says that a furnished efficiency in Damascus, Syria is approximately 85 US dollars. Now that makes sense. Do you see how she scratches and sniffs her fingers? What a freak. Freak.
Not even here.
She always does that. It's so gross.
Sleep on if you
I'm almost at 9,000 subs. What? Okay, whoever's in here right now and hasn't subbed, please go sub. Please. How far away am I? Are we going to hit 9,000 tonight? Oh my God. I'll have to do a willy scream, a pig snort, frog, a bird, and the infamous woof woof. 40 away?
Yes, Nicole. Ruckus. It sounds like a vacuum. Sorry.
Shut up, Foodie. People are subbing right now. They're going to get me to 9,000 subs. Let me know when it happens, guys. I love you all. I'm kissing from the air like a celebrity on a parade float.
This is so funny.
No, I don't do that where I do subscribers only. I don't like when people do that. I don't want people to force me to be a subscriber just to chat. No, I don't do that. No. I want to do it organically. No tricks, no bullshit.
I don't... BREMAC... I mean, I don't get into the... There's so much more to Syria than that, you know?
Foodie. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I love you.
Travel vloggers do. No.
You're always comparing yourself to other vloggers. So you're laying on your bed, all greened out in Canada, and you've seen people vlog in Syria, and you're like, oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Syria right now. If I don't, I'm not going to make the money I used to. So I know what I'll do. I'll shock all the beezers because I'm going to go to Syria where it's war-torn, and there's a threat of terrorism, theft, and kidnapping. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to make it epic. And yet, you haven't because you're too lazy. And you didn't look into anything. And then you decided, I'm going to live there and I'm going to prove he's going to prove his love to me. No, he's annoyed. He's over it. I love that.
Not the ones I watch. I don't like those ones that are planned.
Thank you, Sophie. I'm a silent watcher from New Zealand. Your videos have helped me laugh through some very tough times. Thank you for making your videos. You know what? Laughing at this, by the way, is not me being an asshole. It's me, like, trying to process this because this is, like, so much danger involved. And that's the only way I know how to process things is to just make comedy out of it. So it's not, like, I don't spike your anxiety or mine because this could never be me doing what she does and then being cocky about it.
Get in the raw.
Which pisses us off, right?
Solo backpacking, arriving at, you know?
Yeah, it's like nervous humor.
Whatever. So. Ethan. No sugar. His name was Ethan.
What happened? What happened? It's pouring rain, thundering like crazy in Dearborn. I used to live in Dearborn. Wow. Yeah, I heard. Storms. Everybody. We're praying for everybody. Texas, those children. They found 2 more of those little girls. They were clinging to a tree. They found them today. We keep putting the power of prayer into this mystic camp that was in Kerrville, Texas, and all these girls are missing, these little girls that were at camp. Then their families were in campers nearby, and they all got washed away. There's a whole family missing. This is absolutely traumatic, and we need to pray and pray and pray. Every time we pray, another person is found. You know what I'm saying? So keep it going. I have goosebumps now because Texas is about to get hit again with some more flooding, and it's just so bad. So Mother Nature is she is a fickle mistress.
Yeah.
They found a 22-year-old in a tree too. Absolutely.
I've already seen and experienced a lot. It's very different. And
Foodie, love and obsession are 2 different things. You've never been able to differentiate between the 2. Love is trust. Obsession is what you do. You obsessed whether they feel the same way about you. I mean, the guy cheated on you 3 times trying to find something better. He didn't choose you. You chose him, and you won't leave him alone. So he is going to take your money. Bet. But it ain't love. You've done this since you were a teenager.
yeah. True hardcore travel blogger. Had gun firing happening around you. I don't think that was like a normal thing. I don't know.
Wow. So that happened 160 feet away from you, and you're questioning whether, does this happen all the time in Syria? I don't think so. I think that was just a fluke. Well, I guess the longer you stay, you've been there 4 days. Like I said, I've been here 60 years. Never happened to me in the United States of America. I'm just going to say you've been there 4 days, and you've already been 160 feet away from a possible, a definite unaliving, but that close to you, and you're questioning how often it happens. I'm going to guess once every 4 days. That's all I can go by is the statistics of you being there. And none of them even reacted to it right. Nobody ran. Nobody got up. I have other questions about that, but I think I'll stay away from that.
I want to go to the markets. There's extremist groups everywhere. Yeah, they're always...
I mean, I've had something horrible happen in front of me, like car accidents where people didn't make it. And I sat and held this little 5-year-old girl's hand until rescue came. I don't even know if her mom made it. Like, it was that horrific, but I didn't leave that little girl's side. Even though she was definitely in shock, and I was too, because it happened right in front of me. But it's like nothing like what you seen.
Defined by that too, yeah.
It was
True.
heartbreaking. It had me shook up for days.
But there is a lot of political stuff, and I'm not getting into that. I'm just here to...
Foodie, we can read about the political stuff, and God knows we would not want to listen to it regurgitated from your mouth.
I just want to show you guys, like...
Because not only would it not be accurate, it would be one-sided.
Content-wise, just, the food...
Yeah, just talk about the food. That's the only thing you're still not an expert at, but at least it's consistent. Right? Think about all the shit these poor people have been through to acclimate to such things. They see the beauty in the bombs and the comfort in the chaos. I can't imagine what they went through. Me either, Leon. And you hit it on the head. You nailed it. And think about how tough they are. Even the kids have more street smart than Foodie will ever have over there in Syria. And like I said, what if one day Salah went out and he didn't come back? She doesn't think like that. She would fire up a live stream, freaking out, and nobody would be able to do anything for her. Nothing.
Markets.
Oh my God, she just posted a video and titled it. Oh my God, you guys are going to die when you see this. All right, we're going to save this live for tomorrow because we have put in enough time with her shit. And there's more to do. We're going to do part 3 tomorrow. But wait till you see this, you guys. Wait till you see this. Wow, we still got a... Oh. I clicked on bad seeds. Wait till you see what she titled this. Unbelievable. Look at this. Syria, 2025. A glimpse of Syria post-war. Oh my God, is she stupid? Oh my God. All right, and then we're out of here. Everybody! Hello, foodie booties! No.
Hi, guys.
Hell no.
So check the...
Never. No.
Hello and welcome. This is my first vlog in Syria here in July 2025 after the fall of the Assad.
Boy, your voice sounds awful raspy, Miss Chain Smoking in a jail cell.
Regime. Now, I have been quite busy adjusting to life here. Therefore, so far, I have only managed to accumulate some clips of some of the surrounding area.
Adjusting to life here. Sounds like a travel vlogger. Google's gonna say, excuse me, what? We don't monetize Syrian vloggers.
As we have been to and my journey here. I will do a lot more vlogging, inshallah, especially of the more touristy areas.
Leung, she's a twat. Oh yeah, she watches me. Yes, she does, unfortunately. But she don't listen to me. Even though I have mom energy, she don't listen. Whatever. Still praying for you, cutie.
So stay tuned for that, and as always, thanks for watching. So without further ado, here are some clips from my journey so far. So my journey starts with flying from Istanbul, Turkey.
Oh my God, she's even giving up all the information. Okay, this is great. Yep, this is genius. This is genius, Foodie. You're gonna literally make a video of how you arrived into Syria. I hope you include that they stamped your Canadian passport. Please tell me they did.
To Beirut, Lebanon. I flew 9.5 hours from Montreal, Canada to start to Istanbul, and then I had a 12-hour layover there before flying to Beirut. Here I am staring at the departures board, waiting patiently, well, kind of patiently, to see which gate I needed to trek to. I was so over traveling at this point. When I arrived at Beirut airport, I was picked up by a taxi service who helps you through immigration and takes you across the border into Syria.
Okay, so she went the proper way. He's got to take her to immigration. And if she watched all the vloggers that did this, she will say that they stamped her passport. They all say it. I think they want it to be proof.
Syria from Beirut, and he gave me an iced coffee and a water, and we were on our way. I decided to go the land border way into Syria from Lebanon instead of flying into Damascus, just because it was recommended that that's just a better way to go by other travelers. So here I am in the taxi. I've never been to Lebanon, so I was actually, or Syria, but I was actually taken aback by the mountain ranges and just the kind of hills, you know, the winding roads. As we were driving along, it's about probably about 5:30 a.m. here.
Don't they have mountains in Canada? She never been to the mountains in Canada. And she's lived there her whole life.
Arrived in Beirut at 3 a.m., but the border only opens at 6 a.m., so we had some waiting to do before we...
Told ya, she had to go through the border. And they had to wait until it opened. So she did wait. Yeah, I don't think you can be snuck in.
could cross over. Here we
See? There it is.
are finally in Syria after what felt like a million-hour journey. I'm finally here. And just like in Lebanon, I was taken aback at how beautiful the landscape in Syria was. Everything was just so gorgeous. There were a lot
What?
of the new revolutionary flags with the 3 stars. And I just was enjoying taking in.
Yeah, the only way she could have been snuck in was through the mountains on a donkey. That and any donkey would have played dead. You know what I mean? I seen her gunting up to him, they'd have played dead.
The scenery, so many mountains, and just like in Lebanon, Syria had a very similar landscape, I noticed.
Oh yeah, that's just sign me up.
I was amazed by the olive trees in Syria.
Because that's all they got.
Love olives. Like, olive is literally...
God. And her middle name's Olive. Listen, God's got her on a path. I don't know why, but he brought her to olive country. He bought Chantal Olive Sorrel to olive country. Let that sink in, folks. This is God's path. She's going to have some sort of awakening or not.
In my middle name. So when there are a lot of trees like this together, you can actually smell olives as you drive past. Olives are one of Syria's most ancient agricultural products.
This bitch, you know what she gets from Christmas from her family? In her stocking? Olives. Do you see how all this is coming to fruition? Do you see what I'm saying? You could call it the pearly gates of olive country. But I'm just saying, what are the odds? She's drawn to a country full of olives.
Olives have to be cured or brined for several weeks, though, so...
Oh, but you can't speak Arabic, but you know, from the ground to the table, how olives come to be. Awesome.
It's not like I can just pick them off trees and eat them, but nonetheless, here we are, driving around and past many olive trees. And the olive trees are not just in farm areas.
Oh my God, is this going to be 9 minutes of olive trees talk? The only thing she learned about was the olives. Maybe you should have been watching documentaries of going to a country that your government warned you not to go to. No, of course, she learned everything about the olives.
Areas, they are too, but they're also just in like urban areas, like right outside of our apartment pretty much as well. By the way, you might hear fan noise as I'm recording because...
Of course, you've got a fan wrapped around your fucking neck. You're doing a voiceover. Oh my God, why couldn't you have just filmed it in the time you were in the car? What, you didn't want the driver to know you were filming? Every vlogger does it though. They even talk with the driver. Hell, the driver will show you his Facebook page. Wow, you just pretending like you're just this meek, mild girl not saying a word in the front seat, obviously. But really, you had to do a voiceover with a fan blowing? You couldn't even turn the fan off? Oh my God. You don't even own AirPods?
It's pretty hot here right now, so...
Oh my God, you are the most unprofessional travel vlogger ever to hit YouTube. Just a wreck.
But driving in more populated towns like Damascus can be kind of hectic, I will admit, especially as a foreigner. I didn't drive, luckily, and nor would I want to attempt to. But
why does that look hectic? Why does that even look hectic?
as you can see, the narrow roads in between buildings are quite...
Yeah, so is every alley in America.
Bustling at times. There are people walking in
Or
the
every street near a parade.
middle of the road, and you must beep your horn and they will just move out of the way. There are many small businesses and shops along either side of the street. These small shops, which are like convenience stores here in Syria, are called dukkans.
Oh yeah, this is like being on Rodeo Drive.
I know I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but I am, after all, just an English-speaking Canadian woman.
Oh, there's where you get your jugs of water and her snacks. Now you know she mowed that whole thing. That whole thing right there is in her jail cell. All those chips.
We stopped at one of these stores to get cold water.
And you can take a crap and get water. We know.
But because Syria has regular and prolonged power outages throughout the day, this shop owner and many others didn't have cold water or even any electricity at all. So no problem, at least he had water, which was good enough for us.
Okay. But didn't the driver give you a water when you got in the car? She's slamming waters now. I hate her vlogger voice.
We saw some livestock on the side of the road.
Yeah. I mean, we also see the holes blown in the buildings. She trying to turn this into like she driving down the Vegas Strip? I know. Livestock, okay. Looking for some grass.
Maybe for purchase, or they belong to someone, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you probably don't want to deep dive into that. Look at the kids. No seatbelts. All right. Oh my.
And here, kids and just people in general, but especially kids, love to drive in the back of...
You don't know. You're just arriving. You don't know. You're just arriving. Get out of here. Could be child labor for all you know. What the hell's going on with this? What is going... Oh my God.
These trucks here with like the cage on the truck bed, and they hang on to it.
And apparently they climb off of it going down the road.
Was making me extremely nervous for the boy in yellow, especially. I was saying,
oh God, shut up with that voice.
And get on the truck. And
you know she's watching us right now. Let's see how the seekers feel about my new upload. You're a clown. There is no other way to describe it. No other way. You could have been communicating with the driver. You could have made it a whole thing like the other vloggers do. But no, you're laying there with a fan blowing into your microphone while you do a voiceover. Put more effort.
Here we have
and quit personalizing everything.
Bunch of flags with a big building. And
here we have a bunch of flags with a big building. Over here we got a garage door. Here's some more olive trees trying to grow in the sand. The only thing that can grow in sand. Here's some people walking that I shouldn't probably be filming, but whatever.
And I was told it's, I think it's a university.
And you don't even know.
So, could be wrong about that, but that's what it was.
Of course you're wrong.
Thought to be there on the right. So I don't really have much else to say. You're going to see a lot of...
I'm sure you will, because you ramble on for another 4 minutes.
Buildings that look kind of dilapidated.
I only need one more subscriber to hit 9K. Oh my God, I gotta get the soundboards out. I need to get organized. I'm gonna need the little clappy hands. Oh, go ahead, Foodie.
In between functioning buildings. But I'll just enjoy.
Secret Squirrel, thank you for the super chat. This doesn't look like she filmed it herself. And she completely overlooked or bypassed her entry, including the stamp on her passport, right? She always does that. She doesn't teach anyone anything. She just guesses while she lays there with her bag of chips and her fan. Jesus. Oh my God, somebody just subbed. Did we hit it? All right, I'm getting everything now. What do we start with? One more! Somebody go sub. Don't take it back. Doesn't matter if you do, it still counts. I hit 9K? Shut up. I have to look. Hold on. Hold on. I also have to save that. Timo said I hit 9K. I'm going to believe you, Timo. I'm going to believe you. Oh, God. 9K, we did it! Whoa, Willie, get back here. This is for Foodie. Oh my God, this is for the Seekers. This is for you, Salah. We hit 9K. Thank you, everybody. I love you so much. We did it. All right, put all the toys away. Oh, a little violin. Everybody take a moment. I'd like to thank the Seekers of the community for letting me reach 9K. I couldn't do it without you. And Foodie, I couldn't do it without you either. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mango Kush, for being a member of the Willies for 1 month. 9K, bitches. Oh, we need the Frankenween. How did we forget the Frankenween? Uh-oh. Wait, where's the thing? Here we are. The screaming Frankenween. We did it, we did it, we did it. Love you too. I love you all.
With these clips here of Syria,
Wow, that's all you could say? These clips here of Syria.
between the dilapidated buildings, there is a beautiful landscape, just like these.
There's a beautiful landscape amongst the dilapidated buildings. That's what you came up with? There's a history here, you clown. Oh my gosh, Hollister, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, congratulations. Congratulations to you guys too. I couldn't have done it without you. Deb Dorgan, thank you. Thank you. You deserve it, sweet friend. Thank you.
Mountains here, and so yeah, that's it. Here we go.
It's time for another YouTube plaque from Amazon.
Why did the chicken and her chicklets cross the road?
I don't know, but you should have finished the joke or at least had one. They're running away from your fat ass. How about that? There's your punchline. Damn, that was funny. Foodie came right off the cuff.
The soil here in Syria, in particular in the mountainous.
Now, this is the soil they dig up for Julia's litter box. Havasu Mom, thank you for the super chat. Congrats, 9K. Thank you. I love you guys. Cindy Lou Hoo Hoo, thank you for the super chat. We hit 9K today. I did not even know that. I love it when you guys surprise me. Thank you.
Valley regions is red. It's also known as Mediterranean soil. And these are the only camels we've seen so far.
Yeah, well, leave them alone.
Here in Syria.
I'd rather be in Malaysia where you're fucking with monkeys, right? And they just snatch your ass up. Now, that would have been fun.
We passed by this KFC knockoff called KFG. I don't know what the G stands for.
Oh, geez, you probably made the driver slam on the brakes, didn't you? I'm hungry. I could eat something. Can I have some KFG? I'm guessing the G stands for goat and not chicken. Just saying, Foodie. I don't think it's a knockoff. I think they're being honest. It's fried goat.
But apparently they have crispy chicken.
Pat, thank you so much. 10,000, here we come. Thank you, yes. Next goal. Thank you for the super chat. I'm just going to enjoy this one right now. Thank you, KJ, for the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. I love it. I love it. I love you guys.
And then other dishes.
I know, but let us enjoy the joke. I don't care if Zhaj means chicken. We're going with the joke. It's goat.
Stay tuned for that.
Or Gunther's.
Now, this next series of clips is...
Oh, my God. Odd one. Thank you for being a member of the Willies for 3 months. Congrats. Very entertaining. Your laugh's amazing. Listen, it comes from my soul. That laugh, when I get tickled, sometimes I can't come back from it. I did a live stream where we watched her in Thailand with Salah, getting on and off that damn boat that literally got put out of service, because they had to dismantle it for her. I swear to God, I laughed for 3 days. I could not even compose myself. The tears ran down my face. It's a good live stream on my channel. It's from like 2 years ago. Hilarious. I can't even go watch it because I'll start laughing again.
Very sad, quite sad. It's the remains of a war-torn country.
Which, by the way, was a civil war, Foodie. It was a civil war, the people against their government. And that's what people do when their government becomes too abusive. Just saying. So the beautiful part about it is that these people had the guts to fight for their rights.
And from the Syrian civil war. So I've just compiled a bunch of buildings that have been bombed, and a lot of them are in rubble, and these were once people's homes.
Did she say rebel? Rubble? Did she say rubble? Paper Moon, thank you for the super chat. I have missed so much the past several months. So glad I was here when you hit 9K. Me too! Thank you, I appreciate you, Paper Moon.
So it's really, really sad. The ones that are not so bombed are... Well,
now, that building that we just passed, that used to be one of the guard shacks.
So it's really, really sad.
I'll show you.
The ones that...
What? Hold on. Marianne, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Thank you for the entertainment. You're welcome. Thank you for being here as an audience member. Or I'd be just talking to the damn phone. Right there. These were the guard shacks. And this government was so... Do you know 250,000 people sat in their prisons? And we're talking doctors. We're talking professionals. It was so brutal. It was absolutely brutal the way citizens were treated. If there was even a rumor that you said something against Al-Assad, you were put in prison. And there was no trial. And there was 100 people in one cell. And then beneath the prison was solitary confinement, which meant no windows. And they would sit down there in the dark. They were torturous. They're right, and there was no end date to your sentence. You're welcome, Foodie. Let me fill this in. So this was one of the guard shacks. Al-Assad, right? Al-Assad.
Are not so bombed.
My bad, sorry.
Or littered with bullet holes. It's just so surreal to be driving past and seeing this. And what was more surprising to learn is that...
I think she has to have a permit to do this, but let her do it herself. No, it was ASAAD.
There are people still living in these ruins in their homes, and I would say probably because they don't have much choice, sadly. And my heart goes out to the people of Syria, and inshallah it can soon start to rebuild from being such a war-torn country. And of course there are revolutionary threes.
Well, the thing is, Foodie, there's no money to rebuild it. Yeah, it was Bashar al-Assad.
Star Syrian flags everywhere. And we even on this day had one taped to the hood of our car. So on this particular day, we went and explored some valleys. I don't really know.
I mean, she's not technically, right now it's lawless there. There's only a transitional government, but I feel like this is something that if people... It's not like she went home and uploaded this. She's there. I think that's the danger of it. That if people there seen this Westerner living in their country, trying to give, instead of interviewing people, just doing something like this, they might consider it An insult, would you say? At least when the other vloggers go, they have a tour guide and they have a permit. And so when the tour guide he interviews the people while the vlogger is learning. Where Foodie's acting like she knows it all. Yeah, this isn't good. Let's just say that. It's really not a good idea.
Know or remember the name of this location. There's a little bit of water there. Now, that canyon.
Oh my God. You did not. You just waved and smiled in your Charlie Brown shirt, pretending like you're what, at the Grand Canyon? Oh my God, she did not. Oh my God. Just when you think the Funko brain. Oh God. Oh my God. No, you didn't.
And that valley used to be full of water,
And
but
still playing with her hijab.
there's been some droughts, so.
Oh my God. Like she don't stick out like a sore thumb in that country. Even her ridiculous patterns.
Unfortunately, that's all the water that there was.
There's her backpack full of money. Oh my God. That she brought with her. For real. She cleaned out her bank account. Mm-hmm.
Now here's me trying to climb back up from going.
Yeah, this is the bad hoof. Right here. Let's see how swelled up it is. Why not? She made the video. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. That swelled up. Oh my God. You guys. Look at that. Dude. You're gonna be lucky if you leave with 2 feet. Clown. Oh my God. The whole leg is swollen. Look at the difference. Oh my God. Wow.
All the way down, and it was quite a workout. It wasn't too hot, actually. There was a nice breeze in the valley, but
she's literally dragging it. Whoa, let me back it up. Watch her drag it.
Now here's me trying to climb back up from going all the way down.
Dude, that is swollen all the way to the kneecap. Dude.
And it was quite a workout. It wasn't too hot, actually. There was a nice breeze in the valley, but oh my goodness, this was a workout for me. As you can see, I'm trying.
You said that was a hill? It's called an incline. I could mow that.
Trying to waddle up the mountain, but I also got to get some different clothing. So
of course, you turn a travel vlog into about your hut, your leg, your clothes. Of course. Okay. Oh my God. Catherine Heartburn.
Some lighter clothing, but yeah, here I am, just taking my time in the valley. It was a very nice day. Excuse me. Just taking
Love you too, Angel Cal. Thank you.
A break here because it's a lot of exercise for somebody who's used to a sedentary lifestyle. But we've been.
Oh yeah, let's give your health history while you're supposed to be talking about Syria. Who's recording her? I'm gonna guess Salah.
Going out.
He always gets in the good shots.
Doing walks like this and just enjoying Syria's various landscapes. And I'm going to end this vlog by showing you what we picked up for lunch to eat in the valley area. Some chickens that were really, really delicious, and we made shawarma with them. So, thanks for watching, and a lot more vlogs, inshallah, from Syria to come.
Slow clap, guys. the valley. I'm gonna guess she looped in some videos from when her and Salah went to his family's neighborhood. That's what I'm gonna guess, in the valley. Because she loves to talk about the valley. Wow. You're like, I ain't gonna lie, that chicken looked good. Like a rotisserie chicken. Now, I think like she did some cab videos, but then I think she merged in, because she wouldn't get any mid-roll ads in, that she merged in some with her and Salah. Valley girl here with a swollen hoof. I get with her. Oh my God, we reached 9,000, guys. She came in with 2 feet, left with 1. Oh my God, that was horrible. Yes, I was waiting in my pool. This is what I wear around town. Don't bother me. Listen, sometimes you just wear the shirt. You ain't gotta say shit. People don't bother you. DVT and a CHF, right? We don't know. We'll see how the days play out. Plus untreated diabetes, correct? She quit taking her insulin. She ran out or can't find her psych meds. So shit's about to get wild on season 4, FAFO. Tomorrow we're gonna do part 3 and finish that live stream. That 6-hour live stream. I am not all about, like I said, there's only so much we can take. I'm leaving it right here at the 3.5 hour mark. So we have another 2.5 hours left of that freaking live stream. It's gonna be gold. Anyway, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you for helping me reach 9,000 subs today. I mean, what a milestone. This is amazing. I love you guys. I love reacting to our favorite soap opera. And remember, there's no real hate. It's our show. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Inside, we can feel certain ways, but then we just go on and live our lives. We don't dwell on it. This is her path, not ours. We're just watching it. Anyway, guys, you all have a good night, and I'll see members only tomorrow morning, and I'll see the rest of you later on tomorrow when we finish up, hopefully, this series of this live stream before she does another live stream. We don't want to get behind. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again for everything. I love you all.